We
think so.
are good.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is the earliest we've ever started. Congratulations.
Damn.
That's an achievement.
Yeah, it is. You've been unlocked.
Oh, guys, good job. We logged on early.
Do
Almost
we all get
on
inspiration
time.
for that?
Fuck it. You all get an inspiration for that. Fine.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Never hurts
So-
to ask. Unless it hurts.
Last time you pretty much cleared out the last remaining defenders of this guild hall and began ransacking it in earnest. You interrogated the last remaining person before killing him. And
No, don't say you. There's two people who weren't involved in that.
yeah. But everyone knows who it is, so it's fine. I believe at least two of you realized that someone escaped. I think it was
Me.
Johnny who ran out after him, but saw it was a Goliath running away at full speed. He was too far away for you to do anything, so you let him go. Melchizedek and Key 3 are trying to take a short rest in this room overlooking the entranceway. They found the murder hole that seems to be concealed by some kind of illusion spell, at least from below. It's completely undetectable from below. Looking at it from above, you can see there's a light blue, almost film, but you can still clearly see the room below you. Velsar began searching the rest of the guild hall. I'm not quite sure what he was looking for, unless he was just looking for anything of value, while Nair and Trenton actually managed to find a hidden door.
Nair found the hidden door, not me.
Yeah, Nair found the hidden door. Trenton managed to get it open, I believe. And while investigating, they found a chest with a trap that they're not quite sure how to disarm. Two more chests later on. Several barrels of black powder. Some leftover topsails and things like that, as well as a barrel that appears to be some kind of anti-ship weapon, or perhaps even a siege weapon of some kind. The last two chests they found are near a dead body and a ritual circle. The ground near the ritual circle is just coated in dry blood. And that's where we left off last time.
Yup. Dead body. Ritual blood. Check.
Mhm.
Didn't I already check the smaller chest on there?
I think you did check this one, yes.
We looked at this one. It was rigged to explode.
Whoa, that is a lot of lag. What is going on there?
Ba-do-do-do.
Yeah,
Ba-do-do-do.
Roll20's lagging on me.
Ba-do-do-do-do. Ba-do-do-do-do.
Hold on a sec. Let me try to...
Ba-do-do-do-do. 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 Butterfree.
Yeah, Roll20's still lagging a bit. That's really weird. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, if it becomes an issue, I'll refresh it again. So, what were you doing with the body, Nair?
Oh, with the body, I looked at it and I said, okay, obviously exsanguinated and thoroughly dead. And I think I asked you what it was wearing. What was it wearing?
Um,
You
wearing.
noted. I noted that it was probably under gentle repose, that the throat was slashed down to the spine in a brutal and vicious cut,
Mhm.
that a lot of the blood was used for the symbol, and then the rest was allowed to simply bleed out.
Yeah. So he's wearing relatively nice clothes. Um,
I think I searched his body and found an encoded book. Does that sound right?
No, that was the one I gave you from the room.
yeah, that's
From
from the bedroom up here.
Okay, all right, never mind then. Okay, so I haven't touched the body. I think I'm not going to touch the body
Okay.
because I don't know if there's some sort of latent magic aside from a gentle repose. Maybe searching it could yield some results, but I don't really want to chance it right now, considering I'm in an enclosed area filled with gunpowder, and I know what gunpowder is.
Yeah. So, turn that off. Okay. So you're not searching the body, or you are searching the body? Sorry, I was.
Oh, I am not searching the body. I don't have any uses of dispel detect magic left, and I don't really want to chance it.
Okay.
So instead, I'll simply point out what I found to Trenton. I'll tell him, yeah, this dude died a terrible death, and probably it was avoidable. I don't understand why they did that, but maybe they needed his life essence. Near Tim's Praven Academy of Magical Arts. But yeah, certainly don't touch that body. Just don't. What's up with this chest? Can I help you?
I believe both of these chests are still locked. I don't believe you've opened either one of them.
I could have sworn I checked the smaller one right by me.
This one?
Yeah, I could have sworn I did that one, and that's
Maybe
where we
you
stopped.
did. Okay. Yeah, because you haven't found the stuff yet. So all that's left is this one.
Yeah, I figured it would be in the nice big fancy chest, huh?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, I'm sure you can guess what I'm gonna do.
And I'm going to assist as best I can using.
You're going to open it without checking for traps?
No.
Okay. So what are you going to do?
Ooh.
Okay. You don't find any traps on that thing.
Oh, I
Oh wait,
assisted.
he's assisting you, so you have advantage. So you get to roll again.
You have 5 with advantage.
5 is for passive. His passive would go up by 5. If he's actually rolling, he just rolls twice.
Johnny, roll again.
Yeah.
Did we lose Johnny?
Did we lose John?
I think we might have.
Hello?
Johnny,
Hello?
are you okay?
Yeah, you there?
Okay?
You're back.
Yeah,
Okay, Johnny.
lagged out or something.
Yeah, you need to roll again.
Yeah, I'm assisting you, so roll again. Did it happen again?
I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, Roll20's been really laggy for me.
Johnny. Johnny, roll again. Roll again, Johnny. Oh, hey, look at that.
What
You rolled
is?
again.
Okay. Why is it +7 now?
It's +6, so it's a 20.
That's what it's always been.
Wait, what?
Your investigation says
is 5%.
+1.
Oh, I already did the investigation.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said roll that again.
Oh, well then just do the 14 plus 1 instead.
Yeah, it's 20.
Okay. So no, it's.
Oh no, it's
15.
yeah, it's 15.
15.
Fair.
Okay. Yes. With Nair's help, you do find traps.
Yay.
I pointed the trap. What
Yeah.
about this? Won't this do something?
I play it off like I knew it was there the whole time.
Okay.
Yes, Nair, of course. That's obviously a trap.
I'm learning.
All right, I'm going to attempt to disarm it. Can I tell what kind of trap it is, looking at it?
It looks to be some kind of tripwire.
Okay. That's these tools for disarming traps too.
Yeah, or sleight of hand. I mean, it's really either one. If you have thieves' tools, it would be proficiency plus dex.
All right.
25. Yeah. You manage to deftly undo the tripwires without setting them off. You see that the tripwires kind of go. Well, you haven't actually unlocked the chest yet.
Yeah.
But they seem to go into the chest itself.
Cool. And then I will go ahead. I assume the chest is locked.
Yes, very much so.
Okay, I will pick that.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to pick the lock of the chest.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just be cautious, slowly open this one as well.
Okay. This chest is full of bags, all sealed.
It's weed.
No. In the
Cocaine.
upper right corner of the chest, there is a large red velvet bag.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess we start looking through these bags and stuff.
The red velvet bag has the sorry, my brain just blah. It has all the material components that you were sent to find.
I take it.
Yeah.
I say these are them, these are they, these are those,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it into my cloak pocket.
Mm-hmm. It's
What about
pretty
the
much
rest?
like you'd be carrying it on your back almost. It's a fairly large bag.
Oh, that's
Not
fine.
nearly the
Then
size of, say, like Santa Claus's sack, but it's a pretty good sized one.
okay, so we shall call it the
Like
satchel of reagents.
hamper half full or something over your back.
A satchel of reagents. Sound about right?
Satchel of
Sweet.
reagents. Most of the other bags are filled with things like rations, water skins. A few of them are full of bullets. You figure there's probably 4 satchels full of bullets, each having about 200 bullets in them.
Okay.
There is a couple of satchels near the bottom left of the trunk that are very, very heavy. And I'm assuming you open them up because you're looking through all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are full of gold bars.
Wow.
Yeah. You've got probably about 8 15-pound ingots of gold.
Okay. I personally am going to take a satchel of the bullets.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm going to pick up a pistol on the way out as well. And am I reasonably able to carry that Claymore device? And
that thing is a full, like, picture like a 50-gallon drum.
Okay, so I just wasn't sure on the design of it. Okay, so it'd be pretty difficult to carry all that then.
Yeah, you would need a full-on. That thing would be probably a couple 100 pounds.
Okay.
As it is, the satchel of bullets is about 15 pounds. Because 200 bullets, they're
Yeah, I figured it'd be a lot. Okay,
Yeah.
so I can easily just take the pistol, that satchel. How much? What's a reasonable amount I could carry as far as the gold bars go? On top of that, and not
What's
be
your
encumbered.
strength?
My strength is 13.
Strength is 13. Let's see here. Carrying capacity is your strength score modified by or multiplied by 15. That's the absolute limit you can carry. Without being encumbered is strength score multiplied by 5. So you can carry up to 65 pounds without being slowed. What all do you have on
4
you
of them.
right now?
Oh,
Because he already has a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I'm close to that limit.
You have your rapier, you have a short sword, you have your armor. I am going to go through and weight a lot of the armors because the armors are stupidly heavy in D&D. But you've also got, your rations, your rope, your bedroll, you've got all that stuff.
What is my armor? That's
You got leather armor.
Yeah, how much does that weigh? Common clothes weigh 3 pounds. What the fuck? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. That's why I said, like, the weights are stupid.
That's like saying a pair of like shorts and a shirt and like a couple like cheap shoes. That's ridiculous.
So realistically, leather armor shouldn't weigh more than like 10 pounds. But I think in D&D, it weighs 10 pounds.
It
Yeah.
weighs 10.
Yeah. So got your rapier, you've got your leather armor.
Usually
Rapier's
leather
only a
armor
couple of pounds.
isn't truly just full entire pieces of leather. It's usually like leather patched onto like cloth.
Yeah, that's why it weighs 10 pounds.
hey, those book sets.
Mhm.
How many pounds each on the book sets?
Uh,
I threw down 5 pounds just arbitrarily, but how much?
How many book sets did you take?
I have the books on flora and fauna and encampments.
Okay.
I have the books on the plains, and I have the books on transmutation.
Okay. You're carrying about 12 pounds worth of books. What's your strength?
Okay. I'm gonna leave that. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do that 4 pounds each. Okay. 4 pounds each is what it is.
Yeah.
Neat. Now this is the nitty-gritty of D&D. How do we carry out the treasure, considering how much other nonsense we've picked up?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, there's lots of stuff there. What were your investigations? 18 and 17?
Yep.
18.
Okay. You do manage to see in the bottom of the chest. It's a little difficult to see under all the other satchels. It looks like there's an empty bag.
Oh, shit.
How can I determine what was inside of it? Is that another investigation check? What is it? Perception?
Yeah, you'd have to like actually investigate it, pick it up, like look through it.
I mean, I do so.
Okay. When you pick it up, you realize, oh, good, 21. You realize that unlike all the other satchels, which were kind of like a canvas or like sturdy sacks, basically, this is far more ornate. There are actually designs on it, various colored beads and the like. Um,
Arcana 7.
it's a bag.
It's gonna be a bag of holding.
Arcana Inspiration.
It's a bag of holding.
Thought so. All right. Didn't want to cheat. Sweet. I empty it
So
out. I try to pull. I try to determine what's inside.
okay. Turning it inside out is pretty much the only way to
Yep.
fully see what's inside.
Right. I do.
Okay.
I do that.
Okay. Where are you doing that? On the ground?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not gonna do that here. Well, no, I'm gonna do that right fucking here because that's what Nair Tims would do. God damn it. Yeah, I do it. I do it right here on the fucking ground.
Okay. An absolute shit ton of silver and gold coins just splash on the ground, as well as a crap ton of ball bearings and caltrops.
Fuck.
So the area that the two of you are standing in is now difficult terrain.
Okay.
Moving, you're going to have to make some. If you move from where you are, you're going to have to start making some deck saves to
I begin
avoid.
picking all of this up.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me a minute.
Yeah. In terms of
First,
silver and gold, there were about 200 gold pieces in there and another 150 silver. As well as what looks like the contents of probably 10 bags each of caltrops and ball bearings.
Don't bother
Yeah.
picking that up. I say we go and put the gold bars in there instead.
yeah. About how much are the gold bars worth? How would I determine that?
So these would be used primarily for like large trades, right?
The kid can make use of it. There, if that's what you're worried about.
Trying to find out what the. Oh, geez. Okay.
I set the bag on the ground and I begin using prestidigitation to gather up all the caltrops, ball bearings, immediately just into the bag.
You figure each of those bars would probably be worth, like, let's see. Make an int check. Since you've never really dealt with ingots of gold in that way, which are usually used between businesses or banks.
They come from the noble family who is of a merchant inclination.
That's true, you did. So
Do I have?
you have
Advantage.
proficiency in that. I'd say
No.
you have
Do I?
proficiency.
Yeah, I was gonna say proficiency. Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Okay. At a 15-pound bar would probably be worth at a 1-to-1 ratio of about 750 gold.
So each is probably worth 750. Yeah, in that case, I tell, yeah, I agree with you, the Fox. We should definitely do that, the Fox.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's load those in as I'm using prestidigitation to just pick up caltrops and ball bearings without touching them in order to throw them back into the bag.
Okay, so you're putting the caltrops, the ball bearings. I'm assuming you're putting in the gold and silver as well.
Well, first I'm doing caltrops and ball bearings, and then I'll get to the gold and silver.
Okay.
I want these out of my way, and also I kind of want them for dumb reasons.
Okay.
You know, why
So
didn't they keep these in bags inside of that bag? It's not like you can't have bags inside of this bag. You could totally put them in bags. They only did this to try to fuck us over. You know what I mean, the Fox?
Yeah. I mean, it seems they would definitely want people to have trouble carrying all this out if they made it this far.
Bunch of dicks is what they are.
oh my god.
I say as I'm using magic to gather things up.
Yeah.
How long did
Uh
this actually, you know what? I'm also gonna cast message. I'm gonna point it in the general direction that I assume that they're in. I don't even know if it can go far enough. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I can measure. What am I doing? I can measure. 70, 95.
it can't.
You
It can't get to them.
can't get to them. Well, yeah, then I don't do that, and instead I focus all my efforts on gathering up this nonsense. I take golden bars as the fox, I assume, hands them to me to place into the bag.
Yeah.
And then I move the bag between us so that he can just do it automatically without me having to do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a moron, even though I'm a moron. So how long does this take us?
It takes you a while to pick up the caltrops and the ball bearings. Because it was about 10 sacks each worth of, both of them. So, so I'd say it takes you probably about, oh Jesus, it takes you probably about 15 minutes to gather all of those things. Keep in mind, 10 sacks each. It's about 40 pounds both. Plus the, what is it, 120 pounds.
Yeah.
So you've already put in 160 pounds worth of stuff without putting in the silver and gold coins, which I'm gonna be nice and not actually have silver and I'm not
Oh,
gonna have
so
coinage have weight.
how
The
much are the
bars will
caltrops and
have
ball
weight.
bearings?
20 pounds each for all of them. Your bag can hold
So,
up to 500 pounds.
uh,
The bag weighs 15 pounds regardless of what's inside it. So you have 160 pounds. After about 20 minutes of activity, you have about 160 pounds
Jesus.
worth of stuff in it.
What?
You've got
How much do I
340
think that
left.
the gold and silver is going to be?
Gold and silver. I'm not having coinage have weight.
Okay, so we'll call
Um,
that a 10 additional pounds, right? No, not at all. Nothing. So
yeah.
it weighs nothing?
I'm not gonna have coins have actual weight until you hit like 500 coins, and then it's gonna start having weight.
Okay, so we're not worried about it, and we
Yeah.
just toss them all into the bag.
Yeah.
And this takes us 20 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, and so we say there is 160 pounds in this bag of holding. Hey, the fox. Do you want to throw some other crap in here? Because we can throw some other crap. I
I
don't know.
think some
Candles
gunpowder
or...
is definitely worth putting
Oh,
in.
yeah. Okay. All right. Let's make it explosive too.
I'm not like I don't know how it works dimensionally, Aubrey, but like, would that claymore thing be able to go in there, or is it shaped just not?
It is too much weight.
Okay,
You'd have to empty it
over.
completely. Yeah.
Cool.
It can hold up to 64 cubic feet, I believe. Yeah, 64 cubic feet. Which, what would that be? 4 times 4 times 4.
I'm not gonna.
It would actually be too big for that thing, even without the weight.
But Nair, do you happen to have any paper on you?
Do I have any paper? I take out paper.
Yeah.
Cool. May I borrow that and a quill and ink?
I do not have a quill and ink. I have this, and I summon a magical quill, and then I try to hand it to you, and it vanishes, and then I summon it back, and then I try to hand it to you, and it vanishes, and then I sort of shake my hand, and then I try to hand it to you, and it vanishes. And you go, well,
Okay.
fucking that just obviously won't work the fuck.
Then do this, and I come over here, I take that thingamajig out, that claymore, I set it on these boxes, and I say, Nair, make a as detailed sketch of this as you can. Because the design of this can at least be sold.
Huh. All right. What is that? Just an intelligence check or a dex check, or what am I doing?
I mean, I can tell you.
Do you have it would pretty much be a dex check to faithfully render what is there.
Okay. Yeah, oops. Didn't put a space. I do that, and then I hand it to him, and I say, like this?
It's the drawing he produces looks like it was made by a child.
The stick figures, and they're like laying on the ground. They're all bloody.
The general information is there. You could probably reproduce it from this,
like
but
boom and exclamation marks a bunch.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of go over it, and I make sure to like tell them to go in and add like little specified spots of the more intricate like mechanical parts
Of
the device.
This thing right here.
Yeah, the device.
Okay, so the mechanical parts themselves are very few. I mean, it's designed to be essentially like almost a depth charge, but also function above water. So instead of just creating a shock wave, it actually like it explodes out. Like there's not that many mechanical components to it.
Right. I just want those fine details that he marks them down separately, so I can.
Does he then take the assist action
or
to
be able
give
to
me advantage
explain
on the
it
roll?
later?
Okay, you both were speaking at the same time, and I have no idea what either of you were saying.
Okay, does he then give me advantage to? Does he then take the assist action to give me advantage on the roll?
Is that what you're doing, Johnny?
Yes.
Okay, so yes. Okay, with Trenton's help, you are able to produce a much more detailed and useful diagram of the, I guess claymore is what you would call it, really.
Okay.
Do you want to roll that up, and you can keep it in this? Oh yeah, I have this scroll case that is for you.
Oh. I open the scroll case.
There are scrolls inside it.
Oh yeah, I never checked inside it.
I tuck my note on the design of the claymore into my journal.
Okay.
And I put away the scroll case into well, actually. Quick Arcana check on the scroll case. Is that magical itself?
The case itself is not magical.
Okay, then I put it into the bag of holding.
Okay. Good thought to check that, though, because if it had been...
Yeah, if it had been a bag of holding, then it would have blown up, and I would have gone to the...
I know the other two are resting, but Ryan and I have gone for a while, and I think Jason isn't resting.
Yeah. Jason, are you searching stuff?
Real quick, what's the weight on that scroll case?
That scroll case weighs maybe about 2 pounds.
I think
Got it. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Jason, you searching those rooms that are up there?
If the rooms have been rummaged through or whatever, take a quick glance, but I'm just clearing room to room while they're resting.
Okay. I believe that at the very least, this room over here, God, Roll20 is lagging so much. This room over here has been searched. These rooms, I don't believe, have been. The two over here. And I'm not sure about this one. I don't think it has been. So the wardrobe you're looking through just has some basic clothing. Doesn't have anything truly special in it.
Okay.
The chest is locked.
Check for trap.
Okay. You detect no traps.
Lockpick.
Yeah, it's a fairly shoddy lock. You're able to after a couple of minutes get it open. It's a bit loud, but you get it open. Inside is a set of scale mail and a longsword.
All right. Sword. All right. Check that room.
Okay. Same thing with the wardrobe. Basic clothing, like their casual wear, I guess you would call it. This chest is not locked, and when opening it, you find that it is empty. It appears that whoever used it removed whatever it was. So it's been recently emptied. There's nothing in that chest.
Okay. So see that there's a body in there. I'm assuming Fox has already
Oh yeah.
cleared that room.
Both the chests are open and clearly ransacked. Both of these chests, I believe, are still closed. They are both locked.
Okay. Check for traps on left one.
On the left one, there are no traps.
All right. So
Again, takes you a couple minutes. It's kind of loud, but you are able to undo or unlatch the lock.
that's nuts that that's the exact same skill checks in the same order.
Yep. Inside this one, there is studded leather armor and a short bow and a quiver.
Studded. Short.
The quiver has 10 arrows in it.
This room looks searched, I'm assuming.
You have not gone to the second chest.
Oh, yep. Duh. I'm an idiot. Check for traps.
This one does have a trap on the lock itself. It appears to be a small needle.
Disarm attempt.
Yeah, you're able to get it to where the needle will not be a threat when you try to open it.
Attempt to pick.
Yeah, no problem. You pick it with deft skill. It makes almost no sound when you lock the tumblers into place. This chest has leather armor. There is a dark hooded cowl, 3 daggers, and a small satchel. The type you would see someone wearing on like their hip.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was going to put something up.
All right, and then I'll check the wardrobes.
Okay. Wardrobes. The left wardrobe has some nicer clothes and of a wider variety than you are used to, or used to seeing, at least in the Nexus. It also, near the bottom of the wardrobe, has a few wigs and things like pads to put in the cheeks to make your cheeks fuller, a makeup kit. Basically, it looks like all the trappings of a disguise kit.
Check this one.
That one, sturdier clothes. This looks like this was someone who was probably a woodsman or an outlander of some kind. There is what looks to be a Fletcher's kit at the bottom of the wardrobe.
Nice. Take a peek these rooms to see if anybody has kind of gone through these yet. Looks like somebody searched them.
I don't believe anyone has searched the kitchen proper. I think both of the cupboards have been opened and like scanned through, but the rest of the kitchen looks fine.
Now, are these like barrels or tables?
So yes, these are barrels. There's a barrel of water. There's a lit brazier in the upper right corner. Another smaller bucket of water on the floor. Table with some a cutting board, some cooking implements.
Okay. Pop open a barrel. I will not check for traps because I'm assuming it's just a kitchen.
Yeah. It is full of potatoes.
Take them all.
I knew that was going to get a reaction out of somebody. Potatoes? All right.
Yeah.
And then I'll check this one.
That one is full of onions.
Yeah, they're smart and they're keeping them away from each other like a good chef would. Okay. Said these cabinets have been they're open.
They're opened, but it doesn't look like they've been ransacked or really searched. They're just open.
Okay. I'm gonna take a quick glance around on each of them.
So this cupboard looks like it has some salted meats and other what do you call it? Preserved foods. Jars of pickled eggs and things like that. But clearly real food, not the normal slop that you've had to eat because of create food and water. There's dozens of pounds of cured meat here. It would be a lot to try to take all of it.
Okay. Check this one.
I assume you mean the one at the bottom. Yeah.
Yep.
That one has jar after jar after jar of spices, both whole and ground. There are several small pots of sugar, several more larger pots of salt. There's herbs and other spices that you haven't seen in months.
But he's tasted more recently than that.
You have. You've probably tasted them, many of them, at the Guild of the Hawk.
Gotcha.
Also prestidigitation, dog.
True.
Okay. I'm going to go back down here, check on who are resting.
Okay. Steven and Key 3 were resting. At this point, I'd say you're about 2/3 of the way through. Like, you've been here for about 40 minutes resting. No sounds coming from below. No one coming in. The doors are still open. Well, because one of them got bashed down and the other one was thrown open but never closed. They're both doing all right. The room they're in, there are a couple of forgot about him. He's gone. He ran away. There are a couple of suits of armor. They look more decorative than anything else. They probably wouldn't be that useful in battle. And a couple of weapon racks. They have been emptied.
When I was out on the street running the one guy down, do I recall seeing any like wagons or anything that would be able to store any type of material in a large quantity? Like transport, not necessarily just store.
No. Wagons are fairly rare in the Nexus, and anyone that has a wagon usually keeps it under lock and key unless they are actively transporting something.
Gotcha. Okay. I know where they went.
Nope.
See if they're okay. I'm just gonna take a quick peruse in each of these rooms to see if I can find them.
Okay. This looks to be a bathing area. 2 large stone tubs, large buckets of water, or I should say large barrels of water. Other barrels that seem to be sealed, and a couple of cupboards. in the back.
Okay. This room.
A very lavish and ornate bedroom. It has clearly been searched,
All right.
or at least the chest up here and the desk down here have been searched. There is a wardrobe and a dresser that look untouched, as well as the bed.
Okay. Go down here, check. I guess if there's drawers or any storage underneath of the bed. Check for that, and then check the. Sorry. Whatever that is.
Roll your investigation check. Okay. There doesn't appear to be anything beneath the bed itself. The drawers have clothing in them. Nice clothing, not voluptuary, but still comfortable. Far more comfortable than you would probably see on a person elsewhere in the Nexus.
Does he know the bedsheet material?
I mean, are you checking the bedsheet material?
I'm assuming I'd run my hand along it or whatever when trying to.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's silk.
Investigate. Yep. Oh. Shaggin' wagon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay. Anything underneath of the clothes, or does it just appear to be a dresser? No papers or documents or anything?
Nothing you found.
Okay.
Just clothing.
All right. Same thing on this side. Check at the edge of the bed if there's storage.
Okay.
And that's the wardrobe.
Yeah. The wardrobe is locked.
Check for trap.
You do find almost invisible to the naked eye a small series of runes near the base of the wardrobe.
Okay, and this
Yeah,
would
you think people
be
don't want to see something.
reminiscent of the runes that were used in the office below.
Not nearly as powerful as that, clearly. But determining what kind of trap it would be, or what kind of runes they are, would require an Arcana check.
Probably gonna guess Jack. Oh, go figure.
There you go. It is actually a spell sequence of essentially it will attempt to paralyze you in place and then more or less just kill you with necrotic energy.
All right.
You also know that runes placed into wood like this are notoriously easy to disrupt. You could literally just scratch through them, and
I'm gonna go feed the animals real quick. I'll be back.
Right.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna attempt to. I guess just do just that. Just try to dig the, or run a dagger or sword or whatever down it to.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a D100. You want low. That's fine. It sparks a bit, but none of the spells stored go off, and you essentially destroy the runic cluster. So yeah, the trap that you found has been nullified.
You said this one was locked, correct?
It is locked, yes.
So, see if we can.
You are not able to pick the lock.
Damn it.
You can get one more attempt, and then you won't be able to try picking again.
Let's see. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you pick it with no problem. You learn from your previous mistake.
So this is the ward.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll pop it open.
You see a set of robes.
Okay. I tell these like normal
Just
type
as the
of robes, or
It has cloth patches of like differing shapes and colors all over it. It almost looks kind of patchwork, but it looks better than patchwork. Um, let's see here. Let me see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10 plus. It has 23 different patches on it. Damn, that's a lot. That's almost. Oh my god, that's gonna be interesting. Do an Arcana check. It is a robe of useful items.
that's badass.
And let me go ahead and record what all these things are. This might take me a little bit.
I'm back.
Howdy.
Hey,
oh shit, it's nice. All right, while you're doing that, I'm gonna step away to the restroom real quick. Back.
Cool.
Sweet. I got a few more pounds in this bag. I'm gonna look around for like the pistols and such. How much do those weigh?
Give me a sec. I gotta
Sure.
write all this shit down.
It's a good girl. It's a good pup. How you doing?
All right. You said how much was a pistol worth, or how much was a pistol weigh? Pistol weighs about 3 pounds.
About 3 pounds?
Yeah.
And I mean, how much how much of that ammunition did you get, Johnny?
A satchel of 200.
Yeah.
And how many satchels are there around?
There were 4 total in that chest,
And how much do they weigh?
about 15 pounds each.
About 15 pounds each. And do they need powder with them, or are they just like all in one?
No, like you have to have the powder and the bullet.
Okay. And how much is do we have like a satchel of powder, or how does that work?
I think
So-
that those first barrels, he said they were in like individual bags or something like that.
Yeah, the first 2 barrels they were in essentially powder horns. But some of the later barrels you found, it was just full of powder. So Jason,
Yes.
you still here? Okay. So this robe has 23 patches on it. Okay. The patches have representations of what they can do. You can use an action to detach one of the patches, at which point it becomes the object or creature it represents. Once all the patches have been removed, it just becomes an ordinary robe.
Yep.
So you already have it pulled up, right? You already looked at it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know what the regular patches are. The other patches. There are 4 patches of a riding horse with saddlebags. There are 2 patches of an iron door. There are 2 patches of a bag full of gems. There are 2 patches of a bag full of gold. There is a patch of a rowboat. There is a patch of a wooden ladder. And there is a patch of a scroll of some kind.
Okay. So 4 riding horse, 2 iron door, 2 bag of gems, 2 gold bags, 1 rowboat, 1 ladder, and 1 scroll.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah. There's only one other thing in that wardrobe.
Okay.
And it looks like a folded piece of cloth, pitch black.
Ew. That cloth is always enticing.
That's racist.
I don't like white cloth. They show stains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna examine the black cloth.
Okay. Picking it up, it's so soft. It feels almost like crushed velvet. If you could have a cloud or even a shadow and in your hand, this is what it feels like. You know those pictures of like black 2.0 or whatever that new type of black that is just like perfect in that it
Mhm.
reflects no light. That's what it's like. This thing reflects no light whatsoever.
Interesting.
When you kind of hold it up, you
Vanta
notice
black.
that Vanta black. It drops down. This thing is way larger than a robe or a cloak would be. So go ahead and make an Arcana check. No clue, dude. It's a big piece of black cloth.
Okay. All right, got it. All right, and I'll check the last room here.
The last room looks to be some kind of sitting room or meeting room. A couple of couches, nice table, even has a kind of light fixture in the center of the room. There are 2 cupboards. One of them, the one in the bottom left over here, doors are thrown wide. The bits of linens and bedding that were in it pushed to the side, and you can see an open doorway.
Okay, but this one does not appear to be investigated, like open.
It is also opened. It looks like it's been thoroughly searched.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to cautiously approach this door.
Okay.
Step in, and I'm going to stick my head kind of in there and see if I can see this way.
Okay. So it's a dark space. Do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay. So what is it? Dark vision 60, 120?
I have Devil Sight, so 120 and magical and non-magical darkness.
Nair has
Okay.
the lights up too.
Yeah, he does, that are around you too. So this area
Okay.
right here is brightly lit.
Mm.
But you can see pretty much everything in here. There are a few barrels right around the entrance. An open crate right here seems to be full of some kind of cloth. You see Trenton and Nair over here studiously scribbling something down on a piece of paper while poking and prodding at this barrel.
Okay. I'm
Do we see
going
him?
to.
He is in a bit of light, so you can actually see him, yes, because he's coming from the room. So, yeah, he steps into the room. He's in, like, one of the few lit areas in this place.
Belsar, don't open any chests.
Okay.
Velsar,
Or we die.
found a lot of gold. Also, the thing we need. Also, some other crud. You're gonna love it.
Awesome. I found some stuff as well, and a giant chest of about 400 and some odd pounds of shit. I have so much shit written down here.
Did you find any books?
No, I have not found any books upstairs.
Okay.
We found about 400 and some odd pounds of mithril.
Huh. Interesting.
So the druid is resting with the paladin to try to be able to wild shape to help carry, because that's more than any of us can carry.
We are about wrapped up in here. Basically, what we found is, and I begin to explain everything we found to him to see if there's anything he believes we should add to stuff we've already taken.
You might have to actually tell him everything, but yeah.
There's like some gunpowders, I think a blunderbuss or like rifle of some kind.
Muskets.
Muskets. Yeah.
Muskets, yep. I forgot what was in the far left chest, the big one. A lot of gunpowder, pistols, which I think we grabbed some of the pistols, if I remember.
Yep.
And then this Claymore thing, which I think I have a use for when we leave.
So, how many gunpowder bags would I need for 15 pounds of bullets? What weight of gunpowder would I need?
How many horns, essentially? How many shots
Yeah.
are in a horn?
Each horn has about 20 shots in it. So you need 10 horns. That's about 30 pounds worth.
A horn of gunpowder is 2 pounds each, so.
Oh, okay. Cool. So 20 pounds worth.
At this point, if we're done studying this, how is it activated, by the way? This Claymore device.
A fuse is lit. That looks like how it's done. It looks like they light a fuse and then throw it.
Okay.
Or place it and light a fuse.
It has to be manually done. Okay. Cool. That's good to know. In that case, I have an idea. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to shimmy this barrel to this spot that my guy's in now. This barrel to this spot.
Okay.
Oh.
Those aren't. Those are part of the map. They're not.
Right. Yeah. I know you can't actually move them. That's why I'm just explaining that I'm doing that. And then I'm going to say, if we're ready to go, or someone wants to help me move this chest, we can do that. We don't know what's in it, but we're not going to be able to disarm it because the trap is rigged inside of it.
Ooh.
But I do have a use for it.
Did you get any magic items? I pull out my bag of holding. I found this. It's got a lot of stuff in it. It looks like it doesn't, but it does.
Could be useful to help get some of this stuff out of here. Is there room still in it, or?
A little bit. Not much.
Let's see what.
Aubrey, what I'm going to do with this chest is I'm going to start sliding it over, kind of over here.
Make a strength check.
Oh, I did a save. Whoops.
Just remove the.
Can I just do athletics?
No, this is straight up like brute forcing something.
Damn.
As you're trying to push it, you realize that the chest itself is bolted to the crate it's underneath, or it's on top of.
Damn.
And the crate seems to be sealed to the floor.
Damn. Oh, there goes that plan. I think we need to convene with the rest of the group and decide if we need to blow this place up, because at this point they're going to know who we are and are likely going to be at war with us, I think.
Do we see any fuse anywhere? Like long cords of fuse?
There was no fuses as far as we know from checking.
No, you do not.
But I do have a silk rope.
Pick up a horn and begin emptying a trail of it out. Pouring it first
smart.
in a pile adjacent to a barrel.
Horns here.
And then just sort of dragging it out and out. Then going back and getting another and starting a new line to drag out and out.
Let's meet with the group and discuss what we're going to do first.
And then I leave it there.
Hello.
Okay.
So, have we completed our short rest?
At this point, yes, you have completed your short rest.
Okay.
Were either of you trying to heal in that time using hit dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I do that?
So you should have 4 hit dice. It's D8 plus your Constitution modifier. You roll the D8, you add your Con modifier, you heal by that much. Hannah, I know you've been very bored the whole time. Were you going to try to heal that 1 damage?
No.
Okay. Your speed is still lowered by 10 then.
I thought I had to actually get magically healed, not just.
No, just any healing.
Oh.
Any healing.
Well, then, yeah.
Okay.
This isn't on the Beyond D&D thing, is it, Jason?
What?
Rolling hit dice to heal.
Yeah, so on the bottom left, there's the little blue die icon,
Oh, okay.
and then you can roll any die there, and then just add your modifier to it.
Okay, what is it that I need to roll? What was it again? Sorry.
A D8.
D8.
You can actually just click.
Did it? Here, I'll just roll it in here. And then you said
add your con, so whatever your con is, your con bonus.
+3.
Yep, so 10. So in D&D Beyond, just type in 10 in the top right, and then click heal.
Well, that'll give me to full.
Robert, do Pallies regain spell slots on a short rest?
I don't believe so. Let me double check.
I didn't think they did.
The only ones who can regain spell slots in a short rest are warlocks and wizards.
Sorcerers sort of can.
Yeah, but sorcerers can regain spell slots anytime they want.
Yeah, I'm just saying they sometimes gain some of those sorcerer points back from short rest.
So
you get all your spell slots back when you finish a long rest.
I guess the question is, do I need to wild shape into anything for me to carry anything out?
Depends on how much. Air said he had a bag that can hold a ton of stuff, and there's some room left, so we have to figure out, does it make sense to pack you up, or can we carry out?
We also probably want to draw as little attention to us as we can.
Very little room left.
So, then the second question, where are we going to take all this stuff to? Then third question, what are we going to do to this building?
We need to bring this stuff back to conservatory as soon as possible.
Okay.
And be out of the city as soon as possible. This building, we need to discuss and figure that out. I think since they now know it's us that did it, there's no way they won't, especially with possibly one or two more that we don't know about having escaped and seen us. Will report us to their guildmaster, and he'll remember us. Our guild will likely become at war with them, so I think the best bet now is to, in my opinion, destroy this place, or as much as we can, from the storeroom that we found.
Okay.
Which we can cause to explode, which will take out a lot of their supplies.
So do we know that the one who escaped saw any of us?
Yes, he was a Goliath, and if I recall correctly, the Goliath was the bartender.
Right, but he just ran out of the building.
Yeah,
from upstairs.
We never saw him this time around.
Yeah, I saw him leaving. I heard him leave through the front door, so he got out somehow, past some of you.
But
Right. So he just knows it was under attack.
Do we want to take the chance that he doesn't know it's us?
Well, we always deny, but either way, I say we blow up the place.
I think that's best. No one's in here. I think we should just. I have a rope tied to the back. We can lead the trail to the rope in the back. Someone can light it from the top, slide down, and we take off after someone makes sure the front is clear of any possible civilian casualties.
do we know the value of a bar of mithril?
That would require an Arcana or a History check, or a Smith's Tools check, or something like that.
Right. Well, seeing as how I heard about it.
Mithril is not used to trade so much it is in crafting of equipment and weapons and gear and things like that. So its value its value is in what it can produce, not necessarily in like the value of the metal itself.
So we need to make sure we destroy all the mithril so they can't make more weapons.
Okay, good luck with that. I'm not quite sure how you would even do that outside of like disintegration.
I'm just
I think we need to
saying
take as much of it as humanly possible.
Well, yeah.
You know, it is valuable in, you know, mithril. Like an example, mithril half plate. Don't fail. This is person, not character. Mithril half plate doesn't fail or doesn't require disadvantage on stealth.
Well, even if you can't get it to smiths, you can trade that probably with a blacksmith.
Yeah, I mean we're an up and coming guild, so we need as many materials as we can.
Yeah.
If we're about to go to war.
Exactly. So
yeah, so I'd say get as much of that mithril in the bag as possible, carry as much as you can reasonably. I guess we need to get out of here.
Do you want me to wild shape into a beast to carry anything extra? I mean, I can do a horse, mule, ox. And I just pretend like, I'm your pack mule.
I have a question.
Yes.
Ryan, I can't remember what the result of your conversation with Jason earlier was. You asked him if he found
I asked, hey, did you find any magic items? Because I found this bag. I also found, these guns. They're kind of magical, but not really, but kind of. Also, I have this scroll case, but, oh yeah.
Okay.
I pull out the scroll case and I start reading the scrolls as he, I guess, says whatever he says.
Okay. There's 2 scrolls in there, and they are both spell scrolls.
Okay. Do I know what they are?
Yes, because they're both of a level you can cast, and they are both wizard spells. One is Tensor's Floating Disc, and the other is Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay. Huh. Well, where's my dumb phone? Oh, there it is. All right. I need to know how long that lasts, because that's going to help out. I point to one of the spell scrolls and I say, maybe that could help us. It will conjure up a thing that only lasts an hour, but that can hold 500 pounds and will just follow us.
So if we could get, because there's one giant chest or a crate of the mithril, if we could get it underneath, maybe pry it up.
As if we're doing that and taking this now, we're leaving tonight and heading to the conservatory, we don't really
Yeah.
get a chance to leave or rest the night here and stay.
Nope. We got to run.
If we only carry what we can physically carry, we can at least kind of hide out a little bit and then leave.
Anyways, did you get any magic items? Because this is what I'm working with right here.
Yes. So I found so I have a couple of miscellaneous boxes I've not gotten through. One is a puzzle box. There's some jewelry boxes. I gave you the books.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Down with.
Didn't you get a cape or something?
Yep, I'm getting to that. So I found some spell scrolls, but I did not notate what they were. They were from in the desk in the main room.
Well, if we have multiple of that Tensor's floating disk, then we at least have an hour of very easy movement.
Yep. So
But we'll worry about that in a second. What's the rest of it?
I did find a robe with a bunch of patches on it. What I know, it's the robe of useful items.
Yeah,
I think
you
I
already
passed the check.
identified.
Okay,
Yeah,
yep.
you
So
already
I
identified it.
I explained it's the robe of useful items. It's got 4 horse patches, 2 iron door patches. I kind of
Oh, I
point
pointed
to
the
them.
horse patches. Well, there's our answer. We just summoned some horses. Maybe
They're-
we can eat them later. I don't know how that works.
They're riding horses. Like you would have riding horses with saddlebags. That
Yeah,
are
we
not
just
draft horses. They're riding horses. Which, yeah.
Well, maybe not. What else you got? We'll think about that in a minute.
As far as magic items.
Does he pull out the thing, Aubrey? Do I see the thing?
He hasn't yet that I've heard.
Okay.
Oh, and I found this. I'm not sure what this is, and then I pull up the super black stuffing thing.
Okay.
Super black thing.
Yeah. Now you are able to.
7.
Oof. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you got no clue, my friend.
Yep. I don't know, man. Seems very black. Maybe put it on. I don't, because that could explode. Yeah, I don't know. This requires further study. Oh, it's so soft.
It is.
Did you actually tell me to put it on?
He did. He said, "Yeah, put it on." Well, no, don't. It could explode. Or was it Steven who said put it on?
I have not talked.
Okay.
Okay. Having heard that and rationalized that I wouldn't think a piece of cloth would explode, I'm gonna put it on. Like I'm gonna wrap, like, kind of toss it over me.
Okay. I need you to roll a D100.
Oh, this is either going to be really good or really bad.
It's the only way I do things.
Okay. It actually happens. Cool. So you throw this dark cloth over your shoulders and over your head, and the rest of you instantly see the cloth just fall to the ground. So you, Velsar, find yourself in an inky void, but you're still standing on floor.
Well, it didn't explode.
No. But
Cloth?
yeah, the cloth is just crumpled to the ground when he did that.
Cool. I try to see if my hand can physically go, like, through it or something.
Nope, you're touching cloth.
Maybe you should put it on too.
Yeah, no. That's not a good idea. For all we know, he's dead.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well,
Full
let's move
arcane on that.
So do we just take the cloth with us, or what are we gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, if anyone will know about it, it'll be Theo.
Hold on just a sec. I need to look something up because this is hilarious. I can't believe this is happening.
He's gonna start taking suffocation damage or some shit.
It depends. That's entirely possible.
Shit.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. All right. So, yeah, Jason, you're in this kind of like inky darkness, but you look down and, given your devil sight, you can still see that you are standing on the same floor you were standing on earlier.
Oh yeah, because
You're
I
in
can
the
see
upside
I can
down.
see perfectly normally in magical and non-magical darkness. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, up to 120 feet.
Yeah. It looks like it is the amount of floor you can see is maybe just a few feet around you.
Huh. Okay. Do I feel like I have anything on me, like the cloth?
No. There's nothing currently touching your skin other than like what you were wearing before.
Interesting.
Can your magical communication thing reach him?
I think he's talking to you, Nair.
Chris, you're muted. I mean, Ron, you're
Ryan.
muted.
I'm not.
You're talking, but you're not talking in Discord.
Huh.
There you are.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I mean, I'm not. Can you? I wasn't muted the entire time. I even asked if I could have a reroll on the Arcana saying that.
Yeah.
But
Seeing
yeah.
that, yeah. I mean,
I
we didn't
used
hear
the
anything you said.
spell. Yeah, okay. I used the spell to talk to him, but also 22.
22. Let's see here. Hold on.
Huh.
Okay. Interesting. What message do you send?
I send, "Hey, are you okay?"
Okay.
Trial, where are you?
with an Arcana of 22, now seeing the effects of that, there's no cloak that you've ever heard of that can do that, and seeing it laid out on the ground now shows you that this is far larger than a cloak should be. If you didn't know better, you would say this was probably a portable hole.
Sweet. I take it and dramatically spread it. Is there space enough to spread this out here?
Yeah.
Spread it
In
out
the
this
room?
way. Yeah. Spread
Okay.
it out here.
Okay. Are you flipping it over to do this, or are you...
Yes.
Okay, cool. Jason, I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
He's falling out of it.
What the fuck?
The face plant too.
Okay. As you dramatically flip the cloth, Velsar. Where is Velsar? There's Velsar. Velsar goes rolling into the wall and takes 1 damage from being flung into the wall. And on the floor next to Nair is a inky black just hole.
We toss it all in this. And then I reach down and, yeah.
Okay.
I say, Velsar, grab my hand.
No, you tossed him out
Yeah,
of
you
the
fucking
hole.
flipped
got
my
tossed
ass in
out.
the
Oh,
wall.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm done. Ignore me. Yeah, that would be weird. Yep. Sweet.
I'm gonna
And
scream,
then I
that was
bundle it up.
fun, and jump back into it.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Nair, can items? Do you know if items can be lost in this thing? Because if not, we have a machine that can hold a lot more stuff now.
Unless it's of a specific, much creepier version than what I think it probably is, it should be okay.
So it's a 6-foot wide, 10-foot deep hole. You can just fill it up to the brim if you want, as long as it doesn't go above the, what do you call it?
And it does it disobey the law of like weight and physics the way a bag of holding does?
Yes. No matter what is inside it, when you fold it back up, it has barely any weight.
Holy shit, that's OP.
Even if it's completely full, you can fold it up to the size of a handkerchief and just like put it in your pocket.
Yes, keep it away from me, please.
Yes, if any items that have extra planar properties are put inside each other, bad things happen.
Black hole.
Kinda. To be fair, it's no longer instantly lethal like it was in 3.5. It's just now you're on the astral plane.
Which I think it should be lethal.
So do I.
Which shortly will definitely be back here.
You can rule that.
But
no.
Back here, where?
Velsar and Mithril. This is a good chance to get that now.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, I take the portable hole and put it over here to then begin tossing bars into.
Yeah, I was muted. Yeah, same thing. I was gonna kind of push the crate onto it, pretty much.
Okay. So if you push the crate onto the hole, it's going to fall the 10 feet into the hole. There's like, it's whatever you do, you're going to be dumping it in. Yeah.
Yep.
Mithril doesn't break.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, the hole might be a little fragile, so let's be careful with my hole. I mean, Jason's hole. Sorry.
Yeah, be gentle with my hole. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the mithril in there. Dogs are gonna fight next to me. Is there anything in the back room that we need to add to this? Since it can store a lot more.
Dumping the gunpowder in now. Those extra barrels and crates of gunpowder, those muskets now for sure. I mean, even those parts can be made use of by others.
Probably try to gently place all that in there, yeah?
Yeah, we could try, yeah.
Alright, so mithril first. Assuming that's successful.
Oh yeah, it's the working together. You're able to, if not push the crate in, then take the ingots out one by one and toss them in.
Okay. Yep. Then we'll move here, and then I would assume somebody's going to assist me in trying to get one of these or two of these in there. Are we still leaving one in here to explode?
I mean, I think that'd be a good idea.
Okay. You could probably just barely fit 2 of those barrels in there.
Okay.
So 2 barrels of gunpowder?
And that one I am going to need some strength checks on. Unless people are going to be helping each other and doing stuff like that, and then they'd have advantage and stuff like that.
Yes, I shall assist.
Hmm.
I have a rope, and I have
I'm back.
a rope.
Yeah, I've got 50 foot of rope as well.
I have 50 feet of silk rope, and my hempen rope is dangling outside.
Yep.
Yeah, just very carefully tie it up, and I'll assist.
Is there going to be enough room for, did you say was left, the muskets?
There's muskets. Hold on, how do I ping stuff again?
Just
There probably won't be enough room in the portable hole for the muskets. You probably
Okay.
have to try to get those into the. They would probably just barely fit into the bag of holding, and that would be stretching it a bit.
Huh? Well, we might as well try that then, and just get
Okay.
the gunpowder in there then.
I mean, yeah, I reach in and I pull out the gold bars and I put them in the portable hole.
Okay. So that was what, 8 gold bars. So that's 120 pounds worth of stuff that you've put into the portable hole, which technically doesn't have a weight limit, just a volume limit.
Okay.
All right.
So
Portable hole is now like full.
Gotcha. So 19
and
bars of
that's
mithril, 2 barrels of gunpowder, and the 8 golden bars.
Yep.
oh yeah.
Alright.
Jason, you have that? Do you have the portable hole list?
Yeah, that's what I just named off. So the mithril bars, barrels of gunpowder, and the 8 gold bars.
I think it's time, fellas, that we get out of here.
I agree.
Do we still want to blow up what little is left in that storeroom?
Nah. I mean, they're going to
Yes.
abandon it in their quest to kill us, and so
Maybe,
this
but we
will
don't know
become
what's
a
in
shelter.
that other trapped chest.
Oh yeah.
If it's trapped, it's fairly valuable.
Well, we already have all the gunpowder elsewhere. Do you want to try it one more time?
I mean, we could just prime this weird.
Yeah, we're unable to open a chest.
Yes.
Yeah, it's trapped on the inside. It'd be extremely difficult to diffuse. Velsa, are you trying to diffuse that?
I'm going to investigate it, see what I can see.
Okay.
Oh, well, I will tell you there is a striker in there to ignite an explosive.
It looks like your kind of standard chest. It's bolted to the crate below it, and the crate itself seems to be stuck or fused some way to the stone floor.
Okay. Is there any way for me to see what's inside of the crate that it's bolted to?
Not without trying to pry open the crate in some way, or break it open.
Yeah, you can just break the side of it if we really want, but it's a risk doing that.
Do you think it's worth investigating? Obviously, this is very heavily guarded.
Aubrey, allow me. Sorry.
Okay.
Aubrey, will you allow me to do a? I don't know what check it would be. I assume intelligence check at advantage on, determining the kind of the likelihood that the actual side of the crate being broken into would be trapped or something like that if the chest above it is trapped.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and let you have advantage on that. It'd be an intelligence check. Okay. based on the sophistication of the trap itself, it's a pretty good bet that simply trying to break through the crate could at least set off the trap or be dangerous.
Okay. Sorry. Also, it's likely that breaking the side of it will set off the trap as well.
Okay.
You could use your rope and tie it to the lid. And
So you say
go
it's
in
like
the
a
other room and
striking
open it.
mechanism, right?
Correct. I am unable to defuse it.
So from my perspective, can I tell where it's striking, or is it like a hammer, basically trying to strike?
So
Think of a Zippo.
yeah, think of it like a lighter. The
Okay,
striker of a lighter.
gotcha.
Now, I mean, we could try something, but it's a risk, and if we fuck up, we both die. But I was able to get it very slightly open without it igniting earlier. Doesn't mean it won't happen again. But I could do that, and something skinny enough could be slipped in between, so the striker doesn't meet the actual ignition point, and then it could be open the rest of the way, maybe.
Okay, so I'm gonna dump a water skin where I see the striker at.
You won't be able to.
Yeah, you can't actually see. The striker is inside the chest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where we saw what the striker would
okay.
be, I'm gonna try to, because if it's gunpowder, I'll just fucking wet it.
Okay. So you're trying to essentially get water into the chest from the back.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Do we want to try this?
I'd say, get out. So if one of us is gonna eat it, it should only be one of us.
Well, one of us is going to have to open it slowly while the other pours the water on the device. Otherwise, there's no way to pour the water on the device, really.
Well, I'm gonna do it prior to opening because I want to soak the gunpowder so that it won't ignite.
Most chests are typically pretty watertight, and on top of that, if it's a trap, it's probably gunpowder in mass, meaning one little water skin probably won't be enough to soak up all the gunpowder, but it could be enough to stop the ignition if we open it slowly while the water's being poured on the ignition, is what I'm saying.
Yep, up to you. You want to try it?
Yeah. Nair, will you tell the others to probably go to the far side of the building?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. I'll go grab them.
Yell at us
and
when
tell
you're ready.
them. Oh, actually, I'm gonna say, hey, can I have that robe in case you die?
Yes. I hand you the robe and the handkerchief.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, I take both of those things, and then I go to them and I say, hey guys, let's go over here where they tried something suicidal.
Question: if I move, will it disturb me from making a long rest?
Long
we
rest
haven't.
takes
Oh,
8
you're not
hours.
gonna make a long rest.
Yeah.
Well, I'm almost to 4 hours.
No, you're almost to you finished one. You finished.
Well, I'm talking
now.
about in real life.
Oh.
Only
work.
9.
Yeah, it is 9
Oh.
o'clock, so you're at almost 2 hours in real life.
Plus the hour of last time. So
You're such a dork.
Yes, it will, but also so will the explosion. So we should move.
all right, I'll move wherever we need to move. We could
Cool.
just jump down and go to the entrance in case you blow up the place.
Well, that's
Well, there's
directly
like
underneath of where we're at.
There's a
Well-
rope, I think, out of this door.
Yeah, it's that window. Yep.
Yeah. So
Oh.
worst comes to worst, and the stairway collapses, then or the front door collapses, then at least we can escape out the back window.
Okay, there.
All right.
I assume Hannah, you're You're chill with that? You're cool with that? You doing it?
Is Hannah muted
Go ahead.
or smoking?
Or AFK, yeah.
No, smoking probably.
We're gonna assume she's okay with that. Oh, I think I just barely heard her.
Blip, maybe? Yeah.
Hannah?
No.
I'm going to assume that she goes with the rest of the party for now.
/ follow. Yes.
Yeah. She did say that she would / follow Steven. So,
Sweet.
also, what's her health currently? Because she healed.
She said she's at 1 health from max.
Okay.
Yeah, she's at full health now. No, yeah, you're right. She's 1 health.
Yeah, no, we can't hear you. Still can't hear you, Hannah.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes, there you go. Hi.
Cool. I go with the party.
Okay. So, y'all went up there. Are both of you staying down there to do this ridiculous stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch, it's gonna be like a goddamn bottle rocket. Just poof. It's a Roman candle.
Boom.
So I'm going to. I guess Jason's doing his thing, but I'm going to. Actually, Jason, how many water skins do you have? Or Velsar, how many water skins do you have?
I only have one
There's a-
5-pound water skin.
There's a chest full of water skins back there.
Cool. I have 5 on me. So here, you have 2 hands.
Popping bottles, bitch!
And I will hold one in one hand while I slowly open the chest with the other.
Hey, Doji man, how's it going? Sorry, it's an intense moment in our
So
session.
I'll do whatever rolls or we need to make or whatever, whether it's percentage chance or whatever it is.
Okay. So I rolled for the water thing. Okay. So you're trying to open just enough to see what's in there? Is that what you're trying to do?
Kind of, but also like pouring water on the that primer and ignition and all that.
Yeah, I've
to-
already rolled for that part. So
Okay.
if you're gonna try to open it, then
I mean, yeah. If it seems like we stopped it, then I mean, yeah. If not,
I mean,
we're dead. I mean,
okay. So you're not gonna know if you stopped it until you actually open it, unless you have some way of seeing inside there.
I mean, can I just peek since it's slightly open? I assume now at this point, I'm not doing anything.
You can, except it's very dark in there, and you're human.
I will peek.
Okay. All right.
I see
So-
full color to 120.
All right. Go ahead and let's see. Trenton, go ahead and make your sleight of hand check to see if you can open it just enough like you did last time. Okay, you managed to get it to the point where you can both kind of hear that striker start to engage, and then Velsar, you're going to peek in.
Yes. I was
Uh,
gonna lose my face.
You did really well in getting that water right through the seam at the back of the chest. The striker and the fuse right next to it are drenched.
Awesome.
The fuse itself seems to have moved a bit from the water itself.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is the best we're gonna get.
Okay.
All right, so open
Go for it and duck.
Okay. You open it. The striker clicks, and there's the like tiniest of sparks from it, and the fuse smolders but does not catch a light.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Mhm.
What do we see?
You see a book sitting on top of what looks like chainmail of a very dark metal.
Huh.
Is it Veskar?
No, it is not Beskar. That's a very bright metal.
I yell out, Nair! Key 3!
Just then, there's an extra spark.
Jump.
Boom!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, opening the chest actually activated the tripwire that appears behind the dresser that we walked through.
Yeah, blah! Okay. So, hearing your incredibly loud shout, Nair comes running.
Ditto.
So
What happened?
say
How can I help? What's going on?
boots.
Key 3 comes running at her full speed of 30 because she healed during her short rest.
Oh God, are we dead?
No, they're fine.
Okay. So what's the problem?
I mean, you know magical stuff, so have at it.
What's this shit?
Uh-huh.
What am I doing here? An investigation?
Uh,
Arcana check? What am I doing?
Arcana check, really.
Arcana. Okay.
2. One for the book and one for the
Book. Yeah.
suited
Really?
chainmail.
Etc.
Okay. Well,
That's
the
armor.
book.
I don't care.
Yeah. The book. You noticed that there is water beating on it. In fact, beating on the pages themselves, which is odd because the pages are not absorbing the water at all, which tells you that this is a spell book. In fact, it is an enduring spell book. This spell book, along with anything written on its pages, cannot be damaged by fire or immersion in water. It also does not deteriorate with age. And I'm assuming you're looking at the armor because you don't give a shit about books, Key 3?
Yep.
Yeah, it's adamantine chain mail.
Beautiful. It's adamantine chainmail. People.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Wolverine now?
Dude.
Sweet. Yeah. I say, oh, that's a spell book. And I begin reading through it.
It is empty completely.
I say, but also it's very empty. Here you go.
Again on my own.
Anybody have any use for a spell book aside from me?
I don't think so.
Nope.
No one else is an arcane caster.
Sweet. So
bring it to Theo.
need.
Take it.
Yeah, I took it away.
Okay. So yeah, that's what was inside the chest. Adamantine chainmail and an enduring spellbook.
Does anybody want the adamantine? Can anybody wear the adamantine? Can I wear the adamantine?
You're wearing regular chainmail right now, so yes,
Okay.
it's heavy armor. If you have heavy armor proficiency, you can wear it. I think
They
you're
get
the
all armor proficiencies.
yeah, you're a paladin. I don't think anyone else can wear it. Velsar is probably the only other one who has a chance, and I don't think rangers or warlocks get heavy armor proficiency.
He's a druid. He can't wear metal.
Velsar,
Or no, he's not a druid.
yeah. No, Chezidek obviously can't wear it because it's metal.
Right.
Nair can't wear it because squishy caster. Trenton can't wear it because rogue.
Velsar, do you want it?
I can't wear it. It's heavy.
Yeah, you're the only one who can wear it.
Okay. I shall take. Give me a second and I'll update my stats. What does that give me?
It's the same AC, but you cannot be critically hit.
Oh, beautiful. I like that.
Were those the only two things in there?
Yes.
Can I see now the nails or whatever that have been driven through the chest into the crate?
The bolts, yes.
Oh, they're bolts, so they just have to be unscrewed, essentially.
Yeah, there's 4 of them, one at each corner of the chest.
Cool. Is that something that is able to be undone through thieves' tools at all?
You don't have any wrenches in that. It's a small file, set of lockpicks, small mirror on a metal handle, narrow-bladed scissors, and a pair of pliers. You don't have any wrenches or anything you can use as a tool to undo those bolts. No.
Okay. The original wiring from the trap, does it seem to run through the chest at some point and into the crate?
Yes.
Ah. Well, the crate is trapped as well, guys. It's assuming it has a different activation point. It's possible it was all one activation point on the chest, but
Yeah. So, Hannah,
Yes.
unless someone helps you, it's going to take you 5 minutes to take off the armor you have, and another 10 minutes to put on the armor that you've gotten. So you might have to wait until after your next rest, unless you want to do that right now.
Oh, I can wait. It's no big deal.
Okay.
I mean, we have time.
Oh, that's cool. I'll just wait till my long rest.
Also, you can't long rest in your armor, just so you know.
Am I able to use my crowbar to start kind of prying these bolts up in any way?
You can absolutely try, yes. It gives
might
you
as well-
advantage on the strength check.
Might as well see if they have any give at all.
No. There's not enough room. I mean, that chest is like actually chest high, so you're not able to really get any kind of leverage.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, no, you're not able to undo the bolts.
Okay. Do we want to risk opening the crate?
Yes.
All right.
Goody,
It's
with
probably
only
just going to be
Steve
a
out
bunch
the
of
room.
gunpowder, right? I mean, I would assume.
First, I mean, possibly. I mean, well, no, because gunpowder was in the chest.
No, there was no gunpowder in that chest. There was
There's
a
none at
fuse.
all. Ah.
A fuse going down.
Yeah, the striker and the fuse got wet. There was no gunpowder.
Yeah, kind of screw that. I don't think it's a good idea. Let's just go.
All right. Yeah. Let's go then. Should we blow up the rest of this stuff in here?
I mean, nah, no point.
Don't draw any more attention. All right. I say we take the rope that I have set up out the back and leave as inconspicuously as possible. And my vote personally is we start heading back to the conservatory tonight.
I agree.
All right. So you're all going to try to climb down the back of the building with the rope.
Yes.
Okay. That will be an athletics check.
All right, who's the dumbass that's going to wipe out? It's going to be me!
You have no problem climbing down. Neither does Melchizedek. Neither does Trenton.
How far down is it?
20 feet, I think, if I remember.
Yeah, it's about 20 feet down.
20 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Gonna prep for the fall of our Our magic user over here.
I see Nair contemplating, and I make a very obvious. It's very obviously a joke, and I say, "Jump! I'll catch you."
You
I
say
cast jump, and then I jump.
acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics. Okay. It
Oh, I'm so
slip.
done with games.
You slip a couple of times, but you're able to get down to the ground without falling and hurting yourself.
It's a miracle.
Yeah.
It wasn't into
I cast
water. You're
jump.
fine.
Shut up, Jason.
And then I jump.
You
What?
jump. You're jumping.
I cast jump, and then I jump down.
Okay. Okay. So what does jump do again?
Triples your jump height.
Okay.
Triples the jump distance that you can do. So
Okay.
I drop down nimble as a cat.
Okay. Do you still have to make a athletics check for that?
I mean, why would I? It's within normal jump distance for me.
Yeah, at this point, he's essentially just vaulting down a ledge.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to look up what the. I think it would be. Uh.
Well, there's that, if relevant. Let's find out.
Yeah. You roll. Just fine.
Sweet.
All right, guess we're all down then.
All right. So. Yeah, I think it triples your jumps distance. So yeah, unless your strength was less than 7, I think you'd have been fine. Okay.
Nope.
Let's head out.
All right. So, are you trying to just immediately leave the city?
Did anyone light the explosives?
No, they decided not to do that.
Oh.
All right.
Yes. Let's see.
You lit it before you left?
No, we're leaving immediately for.
Okay.
Yeah, we're leaving the city immediately. Not we're gonna blow stuff up. We're just
Okay.
leaving.
So, okay. How long are you gonna travel? Keep in mind that it's you've been.
It was a day and a half originally, right?
No, it was like 2 days.
2 days. Okay.
2 days
Let's
travel.
pull out 2 of those riding horses, and we can ride in shifts. I don't know how long they last. Do we know how long they last?
They are they last. They are riding horses.
Yeah, you summon permanently
they just
usable
exist.
horses.
Yes.
Sweet. That's neat.
A living horse.
Jesus.
Yeah. Let's do that. So let's do 2 riders. We'll take shifts, and we'll go for a good sturdy 8 hours, and then we'll take a rest.
So when you say 2 riders, do you mean 2 people riding and then the rest walking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Personally, I think we should do that then.
Or we could do 4.
Because
and
then
then
we're
one of us
going
can
to
double up.
waste food to feed and water to feed animals that we don't need to yet.
Or do we? As soon as
Or
we
we
get back,
just
we
eat the
slaughter them for
horses
meat.
and summon more horses.
No, you can't summon more horses. You only have 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You only have 4 charges of it.
Yeah.
I say since it's nighttime, we be on foot so everyone is at the ready for danger.
Or should we just find an inn until daylight?
No, I reckon.
Yeah, we got to get away from there.
In this town at all.
There are also no inns on the way.
Yep.
All right. Well, I guess we're off to see the Withered.
Are off to see them. Oh my god.
If we want to summon the horses, we can. My I suggest not. If we're going to stop and rest anyway, partway there.
You can maybe travel for a couple of hours, 3 at the max, without having to start doing a forced march because you have been up pretty much all day.
Okay.
So I assume you're going to be doing that, traveling for a few hours.
Yes.
Okay. So Trenton, as the group's navigator,
Yeah.
you go ahead and
Survival.
where's your navigator's tools or whatever you would call it?
It's
Calls it his Krampus.
Okay.
It's What is it using? Is it using int or?
It'd be using int or whiz, whichever one you prefer.
Okay, I'll use int then. And it doesn't add proficiency, right? No, it does. Doesn't it?
It does because you have proficiency.
Yeah. Okay, so it's plus 5 then. Can I argue for advantage since it's the same general path we took before, just going backwards now?
Yes. That's weird.
It doesn't add it to both. Okay, so it's the 11 plus 5, so
Okay. So
15.
16. Okay. Yeah, you're able to lead the group with sorry, I'm trying to something here. Why is that part of the map now? That's so weird. So you travel for a few hours, and you get to the point where you are all getting, you're all becoming exhausted. If you were to travel any further, it is likely that you would,
Level 1 exhaustion.
you would start feeling exhausted. Go ahead and make camp.
I think that we should push on further.
You want to force march?
Yes. What do you guys think?
Where we are right now, kind of looking around, general layout, does it seem like a pretty decent spot, or does it seem very,
I mean,
disadvantageous to enemies about?
You're essentially on a large open plain. There's nowhere for cover that you could use to hide, but also there's nowhere that people could hide from you. So you would be
We're on stone.
whoa, holy fuck.
We're on stone essentially too, so tracking is damn near impossible.
Yeah, for
They
the
know where
most
we're
part.
headed.
They do know where you're headed since you did tell them where you were from.
I'm fine with stopping and resting and then continuing the next day the rest of the way, or if we want to continue on for a little longer, we can do that as well. I'm fine with either. And be right back. I'm going to go to the restroom.
What is harder?
Okay.
So, quick question. So I am a ranger. What would you classify this terrain as?
I would classify this terrain as desert, technically.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you like waste one of your what do you call it? Your favorite terrains on the Nexus, because it's mostly just rock. That's just not fair.
Yep.
So for purposes of thinking favorite terrain, I would call it desert.
Gotcha.
You were gonna. It seems like it's. What do you call it? You're trying to vote on whether or not you're going to do a forced march.
Yep, I'm abstaining because I'm for either.
I'm good with pushing.
Let's
Obviously,
go.
these materials are, it's time sensitive, right?
Okay.
That was what was declared by our guild. And then by any means necessary, which we definitely fucking did that. So I think we should push on and get there as quick as possible.
Okay. Are you trying to do fast pace, normal pace, or slow?
Say normal.
Normal. Okay. So, how many hours are you going to try to do a forced march?
I take it until we get there, so however long
That's
that is.
Okay.
I have
2
no
days.
idea.
Until
That's
Until
almost
the-
2 days.
the first person has exhaustion.
The thing is, you don't know if you have exhaustion until after you make the check. So, like, are you going to try to go for another 5 hours? Are you going to try to go for another 8 hours of travel?
I mean, I have no idea.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, that's you kind of
I go
unless
I
you
go until I'm exhausted. What are you talking about?
okay. So how
I
we're
can
going to do
tell
that
when I'm
then?
exhausted.
Let's go for
I don't-
4 hours and roll to see if we're exhausted, and then we can make our decision.
Right, what he's saying is by the logic, it could be 30 minutes in, and it's like, oh, I'm exhausted. Let's stop.
Yeah. So if you really want to do that by let's just go until one of us is exhausted, then you're all going to make a Constitution saving throw for each hour of travel, and the DC is going to go up each time. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. I got no problem with that. If you want to do like we're going to try to make it 4 hours, and then if you all make it, you made it, and you make camp. If you all don't make it, then you make it, but you're exhausted.
I vote we commit
Oh,
to
okay.
day time worth of traveling.
Well, yeah.
Full 8 hours.
Yeah. What? I don't
Okay.
understand the difference between those.
If we're
It's
doing that,
basically the DC. He's saying let's just do one check at whatever the DC is, and then you get there, exhaustion or not, versus a check every hour. Is what I assume you mean, Johnny.
yeah, I'm just basically saying let's just commit to a full day's worth of travel.
Okay.
Sure.
And then make
Yeah,
camp.
I don't really have a way
Okay.
to gauge it, so that's
Okay,
fine.
that's 8 hours of travel. Okay, so you will have almost half of actually you'll be over halfway there.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. That Trenton. Okay.
How do you
And
do
Belsar?
that, Jason?
Top left,
Ooh.
you'll see con, and it'll say like +3, whatever, on your
Yeah.
savings throw.
Ooh,
Have inspiration, Ron.
he used it already.
I already used it.
Is that
Oh.
Yep.
It doesn't say
For
savings,
radness.
but I'll
It says
take
con,
that.
but it says savings throw underneath of it.
Oof.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you all push on for another 8 hours. Your rogue, your ranger, and your druid are tired but still capable. Your wizard and your paladin are absolutely exhausted. You both take 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see it. Okay.
Okay. So,
Let's make camp. I'll take the
all
first
right.
one.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and do your survival to make your camp. Okay. Druid makes camp pretty quick. Rogue goes around helping. I'm assuming the wizard and the paladin drop down and just immediately go to sleep.
Yeah, I lay down.
After the paladin takes the 5 minutes it takes to doff her armor.
I hand the portable hole and cloak back to Velsar, and then I lay down.
I thought you weren't carrying the portable hole. I thought Velsar was.
No, I was carrying that at first in case he blew up. I forgot to
Oh,
give it
okay.
back to him.
Yep.
Right.
So I gave it back to him now.
And you gave him the robe as well?
The robe of many things, yes.
Oh, okay.
Then he gave me that as well. He gave me the robe of many things and the portable hole.
Portable,
So
yep.
I'm returning
Okay.
them.
So you return those to Velsar. The rogue is keeping watch.
I take the time to roll both of them that just dropped dead, basically, onto a bedroll.
Okay. And okay. So where are you?
No, Banner, I don't want any more ice cream.
Just say crab apples in his ear the whole night, just whispering it.
Crab
Mhm.
crab apples.
Okay. So I don't think he'll notice you. I'm assuming y'all don't have like a fire going or anything.
I didn't set one up. As far as I know, it's not a cold climate.
No, it's the temperature rarely actually changes.
Stupid Nexus.
So
Stupid invariable Nexus.
okay. So a few hours pass. You are not bothered by anything. Who are you waking up to take the second shift, Trenton?
Knowing the two that didn't seem completely out of it, I wake up Velsar next.
Okay. Velsar, you're woken up to take over the second shift of the night.
Yep.
So let's see here. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 14.
14. Okay. You just barely hear it, given the distance involved, but you hear a couple of faint roars and screeches. Kind of east, southeast of where you're going, which is essentially the direction you're heading, but slightly southeast of there. You hear some faint roaring in the distance.
Okay.
All right. And nothing seems to get closer to your camp for the remainder of your watch. So another few hours pass. Who are you waking up for the third watch?
I will wake up Mel.
Okay.
Melty cheese dick.
All right.
And I'll let him know there were noises to the southeast. Some roaring and some screaming, so just so that you're aware.
All right.
Okay. Melchizedek, you are on
Yes.
watch for a little while. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see here. And then sorry. I need to
Jason's holding the wiener dog.
Wiener.
Play with my wiener.
Nice.
Say hi, Domino. Hi.
Mama.
dimensions. There we go.
Puppy dogs.
There we go. So he's trudging slowly towards your camp. It looks like a half ogre. He seems to be injured. He's dragging something behind him. But he is slowly making his way towards your camp.
All right.
Was the map supposed to change?
Are y'all not on that? There we.
Because the dimensions of mine changed, but the layout is still showing that other guild hall.
That's weird.
Same.
Okay. Well, let's try this real quick. How about now?
Chicken.
Still the guild hall. On my screen anyway.
Same.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you. I've moved the player thing to the next.
The ogre's actually in the guild hall.
No.
I recommend that you exit and re-enter the game.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm probably
wait.
gonna have to. Did it change now?
I mean, it
No.
changed when I exited and re-entered, and then it just changed just now again.
Okay. So
we all.
And then it changed again.
everybody refresh Roll20 because Roll20's been acting weird.
Yep. Yeah, now when I refreshed, I can see us in the note.
Okay.
Yep, I'm good now.
Okay. So everyone can see it.
Wait, mine's still loading.
Should be a gray grid.
Okay. Yep. Okay. It's
Okay.
all coming up now.
All right.
All right.
So that's what you see approaching. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, but he is walking in your direction.
All right. Who were the super exhausted ones? That was the paladin and the wizard.
Yeah, basically the two that are closest to him right now.
Okay. I'm trying to be smart and gonna wake up. Try and not just attack. How about I'm gonna wake up Velsar with that and let him know that someone's coming, because my character will probably make bad decisions. You don't want him to be the one talking to someone. So.
Okay. So Velsar,
I guess
you're...
I'll nudge Velsar, see if I can wake him up.
Okay. Velsar, you are woken up by Melchizedek, who
And
points to the approaching ogre.
Gotcha. So, yep, I can definitely see him. Let's see.
I already said there was like a perpetual, like very like dim lighting at night in this world.
Yeah, dim but not true darkness, but it's yeah.
Let's see.
Like the very last like edge of twilight, right before
Pretty much. Yeah.
right before darkness.
Do you just want to wait, see if he keeps coming towards you?
I'm looking something up real quick.
Okay. Cause I don't have like anything on me.
So let's see here.
We could throw a bar of missile at him.
Which direction are we heading? Are we heading?
You are headed in this direction. The direction he's approaching you from.
Okay. I'm gonna take a dagger and I'm gonna whip it at the max range of 60 feet off to the east.
Okay. So
like up here.
Yeah, still make your attack roll at disadvantage because of the range.
Yep.
But the AC is going to be relatively low for what you're doing because you're not aiming at anything in particular. This is just to make sure you don't hit like one of your teammates.
He hooks it and it hits.
he just coup de grace the paladin like.
Artery.
Yeah.
Second here.
Livy.
Oh, his name's Jason.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1.
Fucking Christ. Okay.
Hey, Jason, you have an inspiration? Just let you know.
Yep. Burning that shit.
True. Yeah, that's true.
So I'm going to use that inspiration.
Okay.
And let's try this again.
So just roll a 1. Just roll 1.
Oh my god, I almost rolled. Okay, it was a 2. Almost shit. Oof.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the lower of those two. So you, yeah, that's more than enough to just Hail Mary a dagger over, the max range, which it clinks loudly on the stone. Excuse me, on the stone, which gets his attention, and he starts going over there. Still dragging whatever it was that he was dragging behind him. He kind of squats down. He pokes at the dagger a little bit, and then picks it up, sniffs it, and then starts using it as a toothpick as he stands back up and starts walking south. Or not south, sorry, west.
Okay.
He seems engrossed in picking his teeth with the dagger.
Alright, I'm going to ready an attack just in case he notices us.
Okay. And he keeps walking and walking and walking and farting and walking, and he leaves.
Yeah.
He keeps walking. Y'all are so lucky that ogres are dumb as bricks.
I was counting on.
This is what I pictured when this was happening.
What?
If anyone knows that scene.
Did you put it in Discord?
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen it.
In general.
Okay. Oh, is that from COD?
Yeah, that Cypher mission.
Okay. Yeah.
There's too many of them. Let them
Yeah.
pass.
So, yeah, the ogre keeps walking. It goes past your encampment, doesn't turn around, and seems to just go about its way, dragging its whatever it is dragging behind it.
Alright, so once it's sufficiently far away, I'm gonna thumbs up Mel, and I'm gonna lay back down.
All right. Melchizedek, nothing else happens for the remainder of your watch.
All right.
It is the next. At this point, it's technically like noon. No. You travel for another 8 hours after like 3 hours of travel. It's almost evening time at this point. So that's when all of you wake up and consume either rations or good berries or whatever it is you're going to eat. Are you doing rations or good berries? Is a real question.
Rations.
Yep, rations.
Okay. All of your health, you've all regained all your health, all your spell slots, all your abilities, everything. Key3 and Nair, your levels of exhaustion are gone.
Yay.
I'm assuming you're going to break camp and then return to or continue traveling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's so weird. How does Velsar have more health than Key3? Did you just roll low, Key3?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So again, navigators, tools.
Yeah, remember I max rolled my deal on D20, my hit points.
Yeah, that's right. You did.
And I have an 18 con, so.
Yeah. Okay. So
+5 to the 13, so 18.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're able to continue leading your party to home. The 8 hours of travel. Go by without incidents. It's incredibly boring, mind-numbing almost. Although most of you can at least appreciate the kind of austere beauty that is the sky of the Nexus itself.
Let me guess. I'm the one that does not appreciate
Probably.
it.
Probably.
Can I see the like I don't know how close we are, like walking from like one city to the next. But like, is it along the coast of that like weird, like bad ocean shit?
It's relatively close to the coast, yeah. So at this point, you traveled for another 8 hours. You're probably about 5 hours away. If you want to force march to get back there.
I say we do that.
I definitely vote yes on this one.
Okay. So if everyone's doing the force march again, another Constitution save from everybody. Okay. Okay.
Oh, baby.
Yep.
Oops, didn't have
Also,
my thing open. Here we go.
I don't stare at the sky like everyone else.
Nice.
I yonder
Okay.
for the ocean.
And Velsar?
1 second, I'm letting the dogs out.
Ah, okay.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Constitution save to force march. Keith, I'm assuming that when you got up for the day, you put on the Adamantine chainmail.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Well, sorry guys.
So, you do manage to get back to the conservatory, to the encampment. It's a little more active than it was when you left. The
Like
conservatory itself has more people in it. It actually has customers.
new recruits or something?
Possibly. It's difficult to
They
tell.
may have heard they're going to war.
That's also a possibility. You walk in and Banner is at the bar helping people, basically getting them food and talking to them. He sees you all enter. Melchizedek, Key3, Velsar, you all have 1 level of exhaustion. You are tired as hell. You've been walking for essentially the last 13 hours.
7 days have paid off.
Yeah. Trenton and Nair are just pristine. You feel like you could probably go for a few more hours, but you know you shouldn't. It's relatively it's at this point it's probably like midday that you've gotten back. You've made incredible time because you've force marched your way home.
I'll just say, y'all go get some rest. Nair, you want to go speak with Theo?
Yes. Hey, can I have that portable hole?
And the bag of holding?
He already has the bag of holding.
Okay, I didn't know you had that.
He's not at his desk. Oh,
Yeah, he's. Jason may be letting the dogs back in.
Gasp.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll give him the portable hole.
Okay.
Radical.
So Nair takes possession of the portable hole, and with Trenton goes upstairs to Theo's office. I am assuming that Key3 and Melchizedek and Velsar are all going to their rooms.
Yes, please.
Okay. So the 3 of you go to your rooms. You do your ablutions. You clean up, and you go to bed absolutely exhausted after successfully returning from your mission. Trenton and Nair, you walk into, or at least walk up to, Theo's office. The door is closed.
I knock. I don't bother him if he's not doesn't want to be bothered, you know?
Okay. A few minutes pass, not minutes, a few moments pass, and you hear a muffled enter.
I enter.
Okay. The office reminds you a great deal of the Artificer's office back in the Guild of the Hawk. There are doodads and gizmos all over the place.
Gadgets and gizmos of play.
Yeah.
Just thinking that.
Was that Little Mermaid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Essentially, yeah, just without Ursula.
Which, Ursula was amazing.
She was.
I point at Theo and I say, "Do you remember what you promised me?"
And he's just looking at you, and he says, "What was that, Nair?"
You remember? I get to look at it. I get to look at the spell book. Do you remember?
Roll persuasion.
I roll persuasion. Yeah. I reach into the bag of holding and I pull out the sack, the
Okay.
satchel of reagents.
So you get advantage on your persuasion.
Sweet. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that would fucking happen.
So he holds his hand out for the satchel of reagents,
I hand him the satchel.
and he stands up and he opens it and he looks through it. It's like, it's all here.
Yes. Also, we're at war.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Betsy.
Wait, hey, can we go to a separate channel?
Okay. Why?
I mean, you'll see.
Do we have another channel that people on the stream can't go into?
Yeah, I can
We
move you.
can just trust
Okay.
that they won't join in.
Johnny and you and Ryan.
Yeah. Okay. Where'd they go?
I moved him into EQ Dev.
Oh, okay. EQ Dev. I don't see that one.
You need to move Aubrey too.
Oh. Okay. Here you
Yeah.
I can go eavesdrop on Ryan's room.
go.
Mhm. My sister's in the hospital.
Some reason I think I'm gonna get blamed for starting a war.
I should
I'll
have left
back
them
you
in
up.
here and then took myself out of, or took my headphones off. That way the stream could hear it.
Oh, you should have.
Oh, that actually, yeah. I guess you could still do that.
No, just left them in here and we left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that
I would
actually
have to
makes
stay in,
sense.
but the stream, like, I'd just take my headphones off.
Yeah. Well, we know we know for next time.
I've been burning this whole
Some
time.
shady shit going on. What's going on?
Yeah, I know. If I would have realized it's gonna be like this, I would have been doing homework.
Yeah, I've been burning.
Nice. What are you making?
Wine box as a wedding gift for someone that ordered it.
Oh. So can you do just about anything or
Mhm. Anything
okay.
that's wood,
All right.
preferably unfinished wood, because finished wood is a bitch.
Does it get like
Alright.
real gummy, or how does that mess up your?
Yeah, it messes up the texture of the wood and then all of the chemicals from the staining of it. Like I can do it, it's just
How
it's
much
not
would you
my favorite thing.
charge to make an octopus?
An
Like
octopus?
yes.
Like Give me
I
more
don't know.
detail.
One that looks good. I don't know. I'll have to look up stuff.
Yeah, send me images and then what size
Okay.
you're thinking of, and I still got to do Jason's damn thing. I promise you, as soon as this order's done, I can actually do other shit. I've been so swamped with Mother's Day, it's not even funny.
Oh, you're good. Take your time. I got time. Not in a hurry.
Those mom signs I was making, I think I made a total of like 15 of them in the past 3.5 weeks.
Oh,
Yep.
do you hand do it or do you have
Yeah.
like a machine? Oh,
No,
you
I
hand.
I
Oh
hand
shit.
do everything.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Should
Show
put
you the
your link in chat.
my website. Yeah, I will.
Promo yourself.
Well, I read the rules and it told me not to do that.
Okay, you can send me the link. I will promo you in chat.
Yeah, here, Steven, I'll post what I'm working on right now. Roll 20. I'll post my website too.
Oh wow. I have a wood burning kit and my stuff doesn't look anything like that. Oh,
All right, there's my website.
my stuff looks like a 2-year-old had a lighter. That's really good.
Yeah. And then once I catch up with orders, I can actually start doing leisure burns. Like I have this moonlight over an ocean thing that I've been wanting to burn. I just haven't had time.
Oh. No, whenever I pick stuff, like you picked the wood that would look good on it and stuff, I'm pretty. I like to let the artists do their thing.
Yeah, I like burning on pine. Pine's my favorite to burn on because it smells good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably
Okay.
got to smell awesome.
Mm-hmm. And it's super soft too.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of pine trees in my yard.
I love the smell of
Great.
pine. I'm like one of those weirdos. I'll burn a pine scented candle like year round.
Yeah, I do too. Actually, mine just went out because I was burning it so much. Pine just smells good in general.
Mm-hmm. And I always think of Dan Aykroyd and Chris Farley when they're stuck in the elevator and he's rubbed that fucking pine tree air freshener all over him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "What is that smell?" And he's like, "Pine tree or pine tree air freshener." And he's like, "Good, you've identified it. Step 2, washing it off."
Oh, whenever you fell, I couldn't find a good gift thing of it, but I was just thinking of in Half Baked when he falls out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh, my keys. Twitter blast.
Yeah, you just visited my site.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks, friend. And so did Steven.
Yes.
I was supposed to refresh D20. Dude, these people. My sister's in the hospital.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
sucks.
Yeah. Like, my mom was texting me. And now she's not texting me. And I'm like, I need updates, woman.
Mm-hmm.
They said she possibly has appendicitis.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like, yay. Poor sissy.
As long as it didn't burst.
Yep. Hopefully it's not that, but she's 17. I don't know what pain she would be having. Dude, octopus are creepy little creatures. They taste good, but they're creepy creatures.
Yeah, and they're very strange. Like they're basically a giant brain.
Yeah, they're weird
And
looking.
they have like different DNA than like every other creature on the planet. Pretty sure they're aliens.
They look it, man.
And like
But they
they can
taste good.
yeah.
They don't close their eyes when they sleep, right? They're like one of those creatures that don't close their eyes when they sleep. I know bunnies don't.
Oh, I don't like bunnies.
What?
I don't like them.
Why?
Had one bite off my fingernail.
Oh,
Well,
I
I
have a
was
scar from a
like
bite.
6 years old. I'd probably be an ass to it, but still.
I have a bunny.
Do they have giant fangs?
No, he's a dwarf bunny. He's itty bitty. He's 2 pounds.
That's awesome. I want to get goats. I want to get a couple baby goats. That's what I want to do. And plus, they mow the grass for you.
Oh my god. Here's Miko.
And Arnold, he had a pet donkey he lets in his house. So I don't see why I couldn't have a goat. What are they doing?
Uh-oh, there's
over
some
there?
shit going on.
Here's Steven. Here's Miko.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oof.
Hello.
Hello.
So for future sidebars, I'm gonna move myself into the channel with you guys and take my headphones off.
Okay.
That way
So
the
it'll
stream
be-
can hear what the hell's going on.
It's not just
Oh
silent.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. Yeah.
Sorry, stream. So, I think they would have gotten some laughs out of all that anyway.
I mean, I was eavesdropping on Ron's room, so
You were.
dude lives with me.
Who's here? Sound off, like you got a pair. Or that you don't. That's fine too. Be high pitched. I don't mind.
Who are you speaking to?
I don't know.
In
So-
in the stream in chat.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like there's Doji, but
So Trenton and Nair go and
Bring
speak
all that stuff
to
to
Banner. Are you just gonna like dump the stuff in his lap and leave, or are you gonna speak to him a bit? Like,
tell Banner exactly what happened.
Everything we have.
oh God.
Yeah, I'm gonna bitch about how I wasn't given the book.
Oh man. Okay.
Attempt to stop him and say, Nair, shut up. Theo will probably tell him later anyway.
What do you mean shut up? Go away.
Nair.
Don't tell me how to talk to my brother. Go away.
Um.
Banner,
So
if
you-
you'll
you-
listen to me over your brother, here's all the stuff. I start explaining everything, and I even pull out the plans for that one Claymore device and say, I don't know if you're able to make use of this or make ends meet of it, but I can explain it as best I can if you need me to at some other time.
Banner is taking I'm assuming the portable hole and the bag of holding. Are you giving him the bag of holding as well?
Oh, I have to take out the scroll case and
Okay.
some rations
Which is easy to
and
do.
some
You can literally
books.
just reach in and grab them.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I take out all that. But aside from that, yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
type out. I'll type out the stuff, but I mean we're going to bed after this. But I'm gonna type out in Discord the stuff for my own personal inventory. I'm leaving with him too.
Okay. So yeah, he's basically just taking all the stuff and putting it on the bar. And he's like, "Wait, what were you saying there? What happened?"
Oh, yeah, so we ran in there and it turned into kind of an assault on their guild, and now we're at war.
I'm sorry. We're what?
Yeah, we are at war.
Okay. Now let's see.
Potentially. They may
those
not be
people
able to
heard-
identify us.
Those
Wow.
people, who's around?
You, the new recruits who were at the bar.
Oh, okay.
Though they're so busy like eating their gruel that they didn't hear what you're talking about. So Banner looks at them, looks at you in alarm, gathers up the stuff, and then basically grabs you, Nair, by the back of your neck and starts dragging you back towards the storeroom.
Yep. Sounds about right.
So Trenton, are you trying to follow, or are you done trying to clean up Nair's mess and just going to bed?
I'm done.
Okay. So yeah, Nair, Banner gets you back into the storeroom. He places the portable hole on one shelf. He places the bag of holding on the other side of the room.
Oh, I hand him an alchemy jug and I say, I think this can make mayonnaise.
Okay, and then he places that next to the portable hole. And then he steps right in front of you. He puts his hands on your shoulders and he says, "What do you mean we're at war?"
Oh, yeah, one of them got away and they know who we are and yeah, they'll probably try to kill us, I think.
Okay.
What? I mean, it's the same as always. Everybody's always trying to kill us all.
He just kind of looks up at the ceiling and just he's just barely mouthing something to himself. And then he looks back at you and he says, "Nair, how did it get that bad?"
I mean, we showed up and we were asking about it, and they got hostile. And then later on, we went back, and you know, things went buck wild.
Did you leave some kind of evidence that leads back to us?
Oh, I mean, a guy got away, so he'll probably be able to say who we are. Plus, we showed up beforehand asking after it, and now it's gone, and so.
But
I mean,
everything it's gone.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yes.
everything's gone. We took a
That's
lot of
true.
stuff.
Yeah, you essentially looted them to the bedrock.
There's some explosives in there. There's some mithril, some guns. Do you remember guns? It's been a while.
Gold.
Yeah, I remember the man who used guns. I remember him.
Yeah, he was noisy.
Yes.
Oh, I also found the spell book, but it's empty. It was boring.
Use it as a backup. Nair, we don't have the manpower to fight a war. We have maybe 4 new recruits. I'm trying my best to actually keep them with the guild.
We'll have to make an alliance.
Which will be difficult to do if word gets out that we are attacking other guilds and taking their things.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, I really didn't think this through. Huh. Well, I mean, it's not like we could have pulled off a heist, so we would have just come back empty-handed. And you said any cost, so I took that to mean any cost. Oh, hey, you might like this. It's some books on flora and fauna and encampments in the wastes.
He just looks so overwhelmed.
Oh, and I bought you this
Yeah.
bottle of cider.
Thank you, Nair. You should probably get some rest. You must have been traveling for a long time.
Yeah, like 2 days. Jeez.
I'll be sure to have some food ready for you when you wake.
Yep, I leave.
Okay. So.
Oh, no, wait. I pull out the ogre heart and ogre eyes, and I say, oh, potion stuff, right?
He picks up a plate off of one of the shelves and just kind of holds it out for the eyes and the heart. Says,
This should be good for another 4 days.
The new recruits look over and see it and throw up.
Okay. Says thank you, Nair. I'll see what I can make from this. Okay. So I assume after that you go upstairs and get some sleep.
Yep.
Okay. Congrats. You have all returned from your mission. You have all leveled. You are all level 5.
Word.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm gonna roll my hit die right now.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Yay, uncanny dodge.
So we're level 5?
Yes, you were level 4 before this.
Fuck me.
Woof. Everyone is very irate.
That's probably why I don't have that much health, friend.
Oh, were you not level 4? I thought you had already raised your stats. I thought that's why you had.
Maybe I just didn't change the level. Maybe we'll just go with that. I didn't change the level. I'm gonna roll my hit die.
Okay. Which is average.
I rolled a 6.
D10 plus con, so D10 plus 4.
Okay.
That's not bad. So I'm at
No.
40.
Yep. What do you all get at level 5? Hannah, you get your second level spell slots, and you also get your extra attack.
Oh, yeah, extra attack.
I assume, Johnny, that you're still going rogue.
Correct.
Uncanny dodge and 3d6 for sneak attack.
Hell yeah.
Which uncanny dodge is attacker sees it. You can see hits you with an attack. Use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you, which is not bad.
Just early on.
Nair gets his third level spell slots.
I get 2, right?
You get, yes, you now have 4 first level spell slots and 2 second level spell slots, Hannah. All right.
Proficiency is still 3?
It went up to 3. It was 2.
Okay.
Now it's 3. I think the only thing you really get, Steven, is your your third level spell slots.
Okay. Jason, do you know if there's a way to level up the guy in D&D Beyond?
Yep, top right corner is like a little hammer and anvil.
Oh, that's what okay.
All right. And our proficiency went up, so that's nice.
Yeah. Who is left? Oh, Jason, are you going warlock or ranger?
Warlock. So I got my ASI/feet.
Okay.
Yay.
Oh, did you go 1 level ranger and then 4 levels warlock? Yep. Okay. That also gives you an extra cantrip and another spell known.
Aubrey, did you take down all that extra stuff I gave to Banner for my personal inventory?
Let me. Make a copy of that.
I put mine down there too to help armor up the new recruits.
Okay. Why is that?
All right, y'all. I'm heading out.
Alrighty. Have a good night, Anna.
Night,
See you
Hannah.
later.
Bye.
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 That stuff's on top of everything that was in the portable hole and bag of holding.
That's weird. Why is that? That's so strange. I don't know why that did that. That doesn't matter. I got it. Okay. Yeah, I have a list of all the stuff. Okay. So, congrats. Y'all are now level 5. Boom. All right. And Steven, have you already done your health?
That's what I was trying to see if in this roll beyond thing if it did it.
It'll take the default. It'll take the fixed value, average plus
Okay.
1, half plus
So
1.
what do I need to roll then?
You don't. If you want to roll for it, then you roll your D8 plus con, and then take that and apply that to. See, so if you're D8 plus 1, so it gave you 5 hit points as the average. So if you roll over 5 hit points, you add that to your max total.
So I roll a d8.
Yep, and then add your con, which you said is +3, right?
Yes.
So that gives you a total of 7. So add +2. So on your character sheet where you see current and max.
Wait, let me get back to. I'm on that other tab.
Gotcha.
Trying to figure out how to get back to.
You're on the builder tab.
Yeah, now I'm back to the.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So where it says current max over the top right, just click it.
Okay.
All right. Do you see the max HP modifier and the max override HP?
Yes.
You should be able to do the override and then do +2.
+2.
Yep.
Now that's 2 hit points.
Oh, maybe you can't do it like that.
Well then, what? How many would I add? 7 then?
Yeah.
So if you
So
already leveled your character
that's-
up, you're only going to add 2. Because it's going to give you the average when you level up.
Well, my hit points weren't right on this to begin with.
Oh, when you click the... Yep, so when you click the God damn it. The hammer and anvil.
Right.
The first screen it takes you to, it says manage hit points. So click that. My bad.
Okay.
I knew there's a different one.
Give me a second. It's loading. Okay, hit points.
Damn, my passive perception's 18 now.
Where? Okay, manage. Okay.
Yep, and then override hit points.
All right.
What's your current?
It was 31.
31 before leveling, right?
Yes.
So you'd put in 38 and override.
38.
And then hit apply.
Okay, yeah, because they had me at like 45. So that's more correct. Okay.
Were you fully healed? That was 31 completely healed?
Yes.
Okay.
But for some reason, this D&D Beyond like gave me a buttload of hit points. And so that's why I haven't been using that.
Yeah, it gives you the average unless you tell it otherwise.
Okay. All right. Well, I did that, and I changed me to level 5. So before we leave this place, would I be able to change out my spells I have memorized?
Yes, you can
do
change
that
every long
day.
rest.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't know if we were going to be taking a long rest here or not.
We're essentially ending it tonight, but
Okay.
you will have finished a long rest. Yes.
Okay. So, did we finish this campaign or?
Campaign? No, we finished this session.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, then I'm going to look over my stuff for the week and.
If that was a campaign, I'd be thoroughly disappointed.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame you. It's like, all right, guys, you got to level 5. We're done.
Especially by your campaign standards, Aubrey. I'd be like, what the fuck, Aubrey?
Gonna need our druid to do some mending.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I got different spells now and everything I need to switch out. So I just wanted to make sure before I did it.
Outside of character, Aubrey, I assume it goes without saying that the guild definitely takes notice of all the shit I always give back, right?
I mean, yeah. It's Banner at least does, and so does Theo to a certain extent, because I think a lot of that would go back to also the part that, yeah, you were part of a pirate crew, but you were part of a crew. So.
Yeah, but they would know I was like a good guy pirate, right?
I mean, they would suspect that now, yes.
I mean, I guess that's still kind of chaotic in nature, not normal.
Yeah, there's a whole lot to be said when someone is like, "Oh yeah, I was a pirate." It's like, "Oh, okay."
Damn, someone good at navigating seas, especially the unknown seas here, that would be extremely rare.
Yeah, because no one can sail here. There's no ships here.
But if one's built,
Yeah, if one is built.
I can finally be a captain.
Captain Ron.
Just like I've always dreamed of. When I was
Okay.
a wee lad.
Okay, Dobby.
What were the stats on the? Was it potent composite longbow?
Minus 20 intelligence.
Nope. Okay, so the potent composite longbow, I believe, is the lowest tier 1, and that one gives. Let me find it real quick. God damn it, where is it? There we go. So you have to have at least a strength of 12 to use it. It does 1d10 plus dex mod for damage. Its range is 200 and then 800 for like the long range.
Right. I'm logging out, y'all.
Later.
Later, y'all.
Later, man.
You do still use your dexterity to for your attack roll.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a 1d10 plus dex mod with all of them I think have higher range than the longbow. At least I think they do. I need to double check.
And was there a difference between potent and composite? Because Hannah got a potent.
Both of you have potent composite.
Okay, just making sure. Yep.
So a longbow, yeah, its range
150, 600
is,
versus 2 and 800. Yep.
yeah, its range is like 33% further than a regular longbow, and it does more. It has a higher ceiling for damage. But it's also got the heavy and two-handed and ammunition properties. So.
See if I can custom items.
Whale balls.
Getting to a lot better spells now.
Oh yeah.
Now it's starting to get things I gotta actually choose from.
Have to do homebrew? It's fucking.
Oh. Holy shit.
Oh, I think.
By my words and actions, I often bring shame to my family.
Yeah.
It's my flaw.
All right, folks, we started on time, ended a little bit early. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central. Peace.
All right, guys. I'll go sleep. Night.
Later.